Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. And today I am in floor 18, and I've still got some more floors to remove in preparation for a glass slab installation. So I'll do that very quickly. I think it shouldn't take me more than 5 minutes or so to remove the remaining floor that's in my way, that's in the glass slab installation way. And then I think I can probably immediately start placing the glass slabs, but I'll have to go check if I have enough in the storage, since I don't have any glass in my inventory right now. I'll have to go and check. I do have some glass doors, but oops, that's not really what I want. So let's quickly get this done. All of the stone that's in my way currently, this is mostly stone. This hallway seems to be made, at least the floor seems to be made entirely out of stone, and behind me there's a lot of coal. I usually would dig it out, but right now I'm kind of in the mood for quickly finishing up with this floor removal process, and then immediately go check out if I have any leftover glass. If I don't, it is not a problem, because I have, first of all, coal, which can be used as fuel for smelting process, and secondly, I think I have some sandstone as well. So sandstone can be made into sand. If I remember correctly, a single block of sandstone translates into 4 blocks of sand. That means 1 stack of sandstone is essentially 4 stacks of sand, and thus that would mean that's 4 stacks of glass, since 1 sand block is 1 glass block. So I would say that's pretty good, considering that I only have to dig out a stack of sandstone for 400 units of glass, roughly 400, unless I'm mistaking something. It's been quite a long time since I've last smelted any sand or turned any sandstone into sand itself. So there could be something that I am missing, because it honestly sounds even a bit too good to be true that just 1 stack of 1 stack of sandstone is turning into almost 400 blocks of glass. And that's not all. A slab of glass only, I assume, requires like half a glass block, if I'm correct, or only 1/3 of a glass block. I don't remember now too well, but I think it requires only half a glass block. So that would mean that only 99, like a stack of sandstone, would turn into 8 stacks of glass slab in the end, in the end, after all of the processing, smelting, and crafting has been done, which is, to be honest, kind of mind-boggling, since that's a lot, just from a single stack of sandstone, now that I think about it. But then again, as I said, there is a possibility that I am missing something in terms of acquiring sand out of sandstone. I'll quickly check. It shouldn't take too long here for me to finish up with the floor. Here it is, the last hallway. I'll probably, it should not take me that long to do this, to remove this, so I won't waste any time, and I wasn't really even wasting that much time today in today's episode, but I guess it's just a saying. I won't waste any time and get to work. So that's what I'm doing. I'm digging this stone out of my way. I see that only maybe 10 or so more blocks are left, and after that it's done. Not entirety of the floor is done, but this task is complete. Perfect. 7 minutes in, I've finished up with the previous task, and now it's time to head back to the storage. It will tell me what kind of stuff I have in there, but I also... Oops, what's going on? I keep accidentally placing these blocks. I'll also store some of this cobblestone, and as well as some of these precious metals. I don't know if tin is precious or copper. I would imagine not. Anyways, here's my stack of sandstone. Very nice. I'm happy to see that. As well as a stack of silver sand and more sandstone. In fact, I have 2 stacks almost of silver sand and 3.5 stacks of sandstone. But not only that, I also have roughly 3 stacks of glass as well. So I don't think this will be enough. So my plan is now to turn some of my sandstone into sand and put it into a furnace to get processed into glass. This is what I think would be a good idea to do. And wow, how convenient. There are right here. I have 2 furnace, what is it called? Furnace, yeah. 2 units of furnaces, and to process 4 stacks of sand simultaneously, I think it would be a good idea to craft 2 more of these furnaces. Let me place them. There isn't that much space here, so I'll simply place them vertically, like so, and maybe even take some coal. Let's see. I'll split this coal into these 2. Oh, what's happening? I placed the coal not in the fuel window, but in the material to process window, which is funny. Can you process coal? Seems like not exactly, but you can probably place anything in there. Seems like so. Yeah, at least it does appear so. Anyways, what was I doing? Ah, yes, the sand. I'll do that, and I think that's enough coal to go. Maybe I'll resupply these ones as well very quickly. I'll probably not use these furnaces anymore anyway, so there's no need for me to leave so much fuel in them. I guess I can split them in half, and it's going to be just enough to, you know, smelt the stuff that's in there. Anyways, now I have to quickly get myself some glass slabs, and if it's not enough of what I craft here, then I'll have some backup that I'm, as you saw, put into the smelter just now. So perfectly looking pretty good. I've got a good amount of glass slab. This may even be enough for the entire floor 18, for the entirety of floor 18, but that remains to be seen. Let's see how fast I can go through all of these hallways. So in total I have got 11 hallways, and oh, that's pretty bad. And this one took me about maybe 55 or so glass slabs to complete. Roughly that much, or 50. Let's say it took me about 50. That means that in 11 hallways I'll need about I wonder how many I'll need. 50. Okay, let's just say if it was 100 per hallway, then 11 hallways would require roughly about 1100. So if we're talking about a half that much, it's roughly only about let's see, 1100 divided by 2 is 550. So 550 glass slabs. Do I even have that much? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I have. Actually, I have more than necessary in here to cover the entirety of floor 18, in fact. So the sand that I've put to smelting just now, well, maybe not just now, but a few minutes ago, is not going to be necessary, at least not right now. I'll be able to save that for the next floor. Very nice, to be honest. So that means I had enough glass saved up for yet another floor 18. So it's kinda nice. And now it reminds me that the next floor is floor 19, so I suppose nothing special unless I find some iron or something. But the floor after that is kind of maybe even a small milestone, like a minor milestone. We are talking about floor 20, which is, I mean, it's not that it's not that crazy, but I guess if it was floor 50 or floor 100, it would be much more interesting. But floor 20 is also a nice number. So yeah, 20 floors in soon-ish, though I'm not sure how soon that's. Oh, look at that, I've run out of tools to dig, so I'll make some. Yeah, so I'll keep digging these floors out, and it even a single floor takes a good amount of time. So floor 20 seems close, but in reality that's I'm not sure. Is it like a week's worth of work at least? I'm just guessing here. I'm not exactly too familiar with how long it takes to dig out and complete a single floor. I think I've made some estimates before, but I've forgotten it, so I would have to go and look and do the maths once again, add the numbers up to find out, because now I can just guess. I mean, I'd say, okay, like, honestly, a week or 6 days, something like that sounds like a reasonable amount of time for a floor. Maybe not for 2 floors, or maybe 2 floors. Maybe I could finish up 2 floors in roughly a week. No, probably not. I mean, even placing glass slabs and removing the floor takes what, maybe 2 days, something like that. So we're talking about some, like, quite a lot of work. It's not possible to do it this fast. So two floors in a week, that may be too optimistic. But I could pay attention and see how long it takes for the next floor, if I remember, that is. It's possible that I'll forget. I do forget, which is normal, but I guess I shouldn't then I should not say or even keep repeating that, oh, I should look it up, or I should remember, and then never remember. Maybe out of laziness, or sometimes I say that because it feels like I don't have what else to say, and sounds like a good idea to fill in the silence. So I just grab whatever I can talk about, and then yes, at least there is something that's filling in the silence. Even though, as I said, yeah, sometimes I say it and I don't remember, or I do not even have the intention of remembering, and yeah, it remains as an idea, or how to say it. Yeah. Anyways, seems like I've done quite a lot of work today. This hallway wasn't very successful. I've misplaced 4 entire slabs of glass, and I'm now on the last hallway with installing. Wow, that was scary, going through this hallway backwards and then seeing the darkness to my right. That was so cool, but also maybe a bit scary. So let me finish by removing these extra glass slabs. I'll do that very quickly, and that will be it for today. That's it. Now that's enough for today.